Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik, and this is the game War in the Pacific Advanced Edition. Today we will return to the match against KilRoy. Scenario 1 turn setup, and this will be the 6th January 1942 turn. I grabbed Tulagi, no enemy forces there. And also my unloading of my Japanese Navy Guard units and Japanese regiments to give already pressure for KilRoy and the base. And my carriers simply make it impossible. And here is the second torpedo hit, and there was this is a little fast, but it looks like my torpedo made an explosion. So this torpedo hit maybe counts like a double torpedo hit. So this will be damage again for Lexington. It's maybe still not enough to sink this carrier, but they are very steady. But now maybe the carrier is out of action for 2 months. But still no heavy damage. So, but at least 1 month I would say out of action, maybe 2. Again, 6 torpedoes on only 1 hit is not the best ratio, but at least one of my subs was able to get a second hit on this heavy unit. Now I must pay, maybe, or my submarines will pay. I clean also the port of Singapore. Problem is only that the whole installation was destroyed, so this costs time. And once this is done, I will try to ship all my forces from Singapore as soon as possible to Java. This was my submarine gets damaged, I think, in Midway long time ago. Yeah. There are still some base forces in the jungle of this smaller island. In the Philippines, the same here. So I use simply some light Navy Guard units to hunt them down. For this kind of jobs they are perfect. Taking undefended bases or only light defended stuff, and also to hunt down all of these jungle fighter guys. Good. Of course, if I were now able to find Lexington again, that would be maybe critical for KilRoy. But I'm not sure if I have so much luck. Good. But my submarines in siege position, in lurking position, finding the next AP, trying to escape Java, and 1 more torpedo hit. And like yesterday, my subs are not able to maybe sink the Lexington, but the next heavy hit on the destroyer. Not so bad. Yeah. Flying over Pearl Harbor with a small, slow scout plane is of course not so clever, maybe. Yeah. But at least I get some information, what the task forces are still on the map. usual. The good old China bombardment. Yeah, this is one of my first submarines. Was not able to return. I think it was Johnson Island. The submarine tried to escape. Tja. The next scout plane gets killed over Pearl Harbor. And now I think it's a air base port strike on Omaha. Ah yeah, there was some ships in the port. And KilRoy don't come out because you know if he come out I will sink him in the open ocean. So I take the port. Now they're also dead. So anyway, the ships are all dead. Everything what was in Omaha was trapped and is dead now. Again, pounding, and you can. I mean, it's clear that these Dutch forces are really all crippled and dying. One more push and maybe Palmbang will fall. So, more Allied ships sinking. Omaha, I would say. Or maybe this is one crippled destroyer. Reinforcements arriving in Palmbang. Now the tanks trying to take Xi'an, but enemy defense is still too strong. Again, many Chinese are dying. They can hold the tanks, but again, most are only disabled and not destroyed. And KilRoy losing more and more guns, so maybe not more equipment left. So KilRoy moved in with some Chinese corps to Xi'an, and I tried to kick him out. And this time I was able. He holds a position for a long time. I was forced to bring back a Japanese division. Only my red regiments alone was not strong enough to do this, but with the Japanese division it was simply too much attack value. So the railway is open again. And now the Eastern Chinese army on Xi'an is also breaking through, kicking out. So you can see that both my armies arriving at Xi'an more or less at the same time. Luoyang will hold one more turn. This is okay, I would say, but the point is I have reinforcements coming. And the first battle of Batan, fort is down, so roughly 3 times more attack value than for me. And the casualties are, at the end, these numbers no one care, only the squads are really counting up. So I have 10 destroyed squads and some other small equipment destroyed. Most is disabled and the allies are dying. Not in great numbers, but they're dying. Good. The foe was no defending, so I take this small dot. Attack on Palmbang. And this time...
Hello, my misguided friends. This is your #1 enemy, Orphan Anne, from Radio Tokyo, with another blow to your morale and some music to console you. Today, the Imperial government announced that the ever-victorious forces of the Japanese Empire have captured Palembang.
So, Palmbang, nearly no damage losses for me, and the Dutch are completely wiped out. Maybe 3 disabled non-combat units are left. So Comarc is also nothing here, so both. So I have 2 bases on New Caledonian under control. This is maybe not enough to take the base, but it is more easy to later bring in reinforcements if I control the bases now. And they are all jungle, so it's hard for this French, Dutch, American forces to kick me out of these positions. Good. So 7th January was a good turn. Lexington gets hit again. Air losses 4 to 8. I lost here some of my submarine scout planes and the other carrier-based losses, but also this is mainly all China air war. And for KilRoy it is a bunch of small stuff, all operational losses, so nothing really critical. Ship sunk. Even the Japanese don't call the Lexington sunk, so this carrier is still afloat. Not even heavy damage, but 1 month at least in shipyard. I can kill 1 more destroyer, a Sims class destroyer, okay, but I also lost one of my first fleet submarines. Well, it's the second best submarine I think the Japanese have. It is long range heavy torpedoes, but without a carrier or without a float plane ability. And 1 good French AP sunk. Yeah, good. So in China, my armies are arriving slowly, but now really in the next days Xi'an. And after this is done, I have to clean up this northern road and to clean up all of this big pocket. And this will need a lot of time. I think once I take Xi'an, I will need the rest of the month only to clean up these forces. Before I really go on Lanzhou in the northern part, I want to take care of all of this. Yeah. Here in the source was no big change. I take the railway, so the railway is now open again for shipping resources and supplies. But here in the source is still every main highway is blocked. So it's always complicated to bring in supplies. At the same time, one of my strike forces, a little independently and not very well and easy supplied, I try to cross here and come behind from Changsha and to take these 3 cities. And once I take these 3 cities, I maybe also try to take this if I have this all secured, I will maybe stop. Sooner or later I run out of supplies, and I'm still pushing industry over military yeah, campaigns here in China, and I maybe must consider to be less aggressive soon. Cleansing the mines of Singapore needs a little more time, and also repair the base. But the port is now, I mean, all the airfield is done, so I can use the airfield next turn. But I must still clean mines and repair the port. Palmbang is under Japanese control, and again, take the base is not so the important stuff. Important is more how to take the base, and in this case, it's similar to what happened with Jochen. Luckily, nearly no damage. After the loss of Singapore was completely broken, what not happened in Jochen game, but here. So I'm lucky with Palmbang. Good. Nothing more. Bataan survived one more day, but I took the first fort, and it looks like I have still 3-1 advantage in attack value, so it's a question of time. Maybe maximum one more week, 2 more battles of Bataan, and then this is over. My carriers, no, this time I think it was my submarine find here, this AP trying to escape the French AP. But I'm still here in blockade, north of Java, south of Java, and here my carrier is running north and south. So whatever is trying to escape west to Ceylon or south to Perth will be intercepted. And because I normally control Port Moresby and Rabaul, it is impossible that any allied forces trying to escape East Coast Australia. Very unlikely. Especially because my carriers are here. And deny every supply run to Nomaya. So East Coast is normally under blockade already for the Allies early on. I try to learn from the Jochen game and be more aggressive, but reasonably aggressive, let's say this. My submarines still be in this blockade position, but the question is for how long. I'm running out of torpedoes, running out of fuel, and allied submarine hunter groups also will show up sooner or later. So these are the bunch of submarines. They're all okay so far. The one damaged submarine just sunk this turn. I cannot see more this enemy task force. So I don't know more. Maybe it's already. Maybe Lexington is now in Pearl Harbor, or it is this 6-ship task squad. But anyway, coming so close to Pearl Harbor, I think it's impossible to really get one more attack here. Tja, what else? What else? I think this is enough. I keep it shorter. We have so many turns per day, and I'm so far behind. Good. Thank you all. If you have any questions, let me know. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.